Agility pallets, otherwise known as agility packaging. I want you to begin to think of your inventory not just by item and by a bin location or an item by a lot number or a serial number, but imagine you could package your items in the warehouse. Many times when I'm in the warehouse, I see customer data that looks like pallets on the warehouse shelf. So many people buy product as palletized inventory, and if we put them in a WiSys package or a pallet, it makes it really easy to move inventory around. We do that by using a license plate number or LPN. So I'm going to transfer a pallet, I'm going to let down a pallet. Letting down a pallet takes it from palletized inventory to loose pick inventory. So many times you have a pallet up in the third or fourth level of your racking system. You want to drop the pallet and begin to pick off that pallet. So we transfer it and we let it down. I'm also going to show you production by pop and shop floor into a package or pallet. You'll see how that looks. And throughout the demonstration, I'm going to show you package views. So let's take a look at that. So we're back here to the Agility desktop. Again, I'm going to focus on this A binned item. So here's an item. I've got 2,000 in inventory. And what do I want to do? I'm going to palletize that inventory. So to do that, I'm going to use the handheld software. I'm going to click on Pallets, and I'm going to come in and do Pallet Builder. So I hit Enter, and I'm going to scan the item that I want to palletize. And I have to validate the bin that I'm taking it from. And I'm going to scan the lot number that I'm going to put in the pallet. And the quantity will be 1,000. So I now have pallet 665. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at, make another pallet. Hit Enter to create another pallet. Scan the item, scan the bin, and the lot number, and the quantity. All right, so now I have 2 packages. So if we double click on this and we look at the inventory by location, again, we can see the items by bin. Here are the items. I have 2,000 in that bin. And you can see here's the lot number again. Lot number in that bin, quantity 2,000. But now we have a new selection for pallets. And now I can see that in that bin, A200, I have 2 packages, package number 665 and 666. All right, so now that I know that I have the packages, let's go ahead and move some inventory. So now I'm just going to clear the screen here, and we can do a pallet transfer. So to transfer a pallet, I just type, scan, or look up 665, and it says, where do I want to transfer that pallet? So I want to transfer that pallet to the staging bin. And I also want to do the same thing for 666. So I'm going to transfer that to the same bin. So if I come back and if I look at, here's another view here, packages by item, refresh the screen, a binned item, you can see that I have these 2 packages here in the staging bin. So I have literally made those packages, moved them around, and transferred them to the staging bin. If I want to take them out of a package, I just simply let that package down. here's pallet let down, 665 to stage, and 666 to stage. And now if I refresh this grid, there's no more package. The items are still there. And again, if I drill down into that, you'll see that this item now has no packages or pallets, and the material is at the staging bin. So here's my 2,000 units in the staging bin. So that is a quick order overview of those items. Let's try a couple other manufacturing techniques. I'm going to go to the handheld, and I'll go to production. And I'm going to do production by pallet. So I have a pop order here. And if I'm going to manufacture something, I'm going to start by an empty pallet. I'm going to scan my order. And it's going to auto-create a lot number for me. If you look close here, the first 8 digits match the pop order number. And then the last 7 digits are the Julian date. So this is a very convenient way to know exactly where that product was created and when it was created. So here I'm going to palletize 432 of this finished good ABC. I'm going to hit save. And I just get the next pallet number, and it printed a pallet label for me. I'm going to clear the screen, and I'm done with that. If I do the same thing for shop floor, I have a different shop order. Again, I'm going to hit enter. It's for the same item. It's just on a shop order this time. So I'm going to scan my shop order. Here's my shop order. You can see 113 again is the part of the lot number and the date. And then I'm going to hit the quantity here as 432. And I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And I get my next pallet label. So I printed that out. So now I have palletized inventory, and I've moved it around, and I've dropped those pallets, and then I used POP and shop floor to manufacture a full pallet of product through production. So those are the things that we've looked at. If we come back one more time and look at our packages by item, again, if we come to ABC, I have to refresh the screen. ABC, and here are the 2 pallets that I created. And you can see that they're in the finished good bin. Now I can simply move them around. Anyway, I hope you like pallets and what they might be able to do for you in the warehouse.